everybody, welcome back to another video. Today is the final day of our West Coast adventure and we're here in Los Angeles. During today's video, you'll find out more on what we got up to on our private tour around Los Angeles. Now, Los Angeles is a massive city with so much to see and do, and one thing that people don't quite realise is how spread out this area is. It'll take up to hours to walk from destination to destination, and because we weren't here for very long, we decided the best thing to do was take a private tour, holding just our family, to learn more about Los Angeles and see all the iconic sites. So let's get going. First stop of the tour, and we're here at the LA Lakers Stadium. The Lakers Stadium is known for its hockey, its basketball and some other games in Los Angeles, and it was a very iconic place in Los Angeles. What I found really awesome about this location, it had loads of iconic statues and they were very, very cool. Then headed to our next destination, which was the Griffith Observatory, which is right at the top of Los Angeles. It has an amazing view overlooking the city and the skyline, and you can see the mountains as well. My favourite part of this was seeing the Hollywood sign. It's actually a lot smaller than what you think it would be because it's still quite far away, but it's so iconic and it's just absolutely amazing to be here because it's so common in films and more. In each destination during our private tour, we had about 20 minutes to explore, and this is a perfect amount of time to get a bit of a feel of the area and take in the amazing scenery. In my opinion, this is one of the most beautiful parts of Los Angeles, and if you are visiting by yourself, I would highly recommend getting here early because the parking is cheaper and also there's less people.
I need some discount. Sarah, where did you get the phone from?
CBN.
Like, you know, like CBS or something? I need to get some.
Headed down the hill, saw some pretty posh houses and went into Hollywood. Right here is the Hollywood Tower, which has inspired the Hollywood Tower of Terror, which is quite iconic in Disney. We then headed into Hollywood Boulevard, which is probably the most iconic part of Los Angeles because it's known for the Hall of Fame and all the iconic shops areas. I wasn't particularly impressed with Hollywood Boulevard because it felt a little bit tacky and a little bit dirty and not particularly safe, but it was really cool to see all of the star names and all of the lights and the Chinese theatre, which was amazing. After checking out Hollywood Boulevard, we headed down Sunset Boulevard, which is quite an iconic area in Los Angeles as well. What I found really awesome about Sunset Boulevard is there were so many different iconic places for music, such as the Guitar Center, comedy, film and TV. We then headed into the residential hill area such as Beverly Hills and Bel Air, and this was really awesome because all of a sudden all of the cars changed, all of the people changed. There were Cybertrucks everywhere, there were Ferraris and really nice fancy cars. Now this right here is Ozzy Osbourne's old house, which I thought was really awesome. We then headed to the Beverly Hills sign, which is obviously really iconic, a lot smaller than what I thought though it would be. After that, we drove through Rodeo Drive. We didn't stop here, but once again, this place was surrounded by very rich people and some very expensive shops. It was really cool to see the variety here and kind of get your hopes out that one day you'll be able to afford something from this high street. We then headed on our way to Santa Monica Pier and the coastline of Los Angeles, which was about half an hour from Beverly Hills. Once we arrived here, we had a bit of an extended stay for about 40 minutes to get some food and explore this pretty awesome pier. Santa Monica Pier was actually weirdly smaller than what I was expecting it to be, but it was really, really awesome to see this iconic size, which is so common in film, TV and music. We got some lunch at this restaurant here, I forgot its name, Smash Burgers maybe, and it was just average fast food, but it wasn't too ridiculous prices. We watched the world go by while eating and enjoyed the beautiful views around this pier. While exploring Santa Monica Pier, that was really awesome. It's so busy, but there's so much to see and do. We had some lunch at a burger place, which was actually really nice. We're now going to head back to our final stop, which is Venice Beach. In all honesty, Venice Beach was not my favourite place to visit here in Los Angeles, and it just didn't really exceed my expectations. It smelled a little bit of weed. It wasn't really a nice area to be in, but it did have some really iconic places such as the skateboard and Muscle Beach and stuff, which was pretty cool, but not as cool as what I was expecting. After that, we had a little bit of a look around Marina del Ray, I believe that's its name. We saw some sea lions there, that was really cute, and headed into the proper Venice, which had some bridges and some artificial canals, which was really cool. So thank you so much for watching my video on what we got up to on our day trip here in Los Angeles. It was really awesome to be able to see LA from this point of view and learn more about this iconic city in just a day. Make sure to tune in for more.